Hello? Ooh. Ooh, we're doing this. Wow. Love this. Alright. How does it look? Do I sound okay? It's probably not great. I'm streaming from my phone. Trying to figure this out right now. I think I sound okay. Okay, well, we are going to be lubing some switches. So, I got these from a small vendor in Korea. And these were, I think, on pre-order for a pretty long time. And they're kind of clacky. Sound kind of nice and clacky, so we're gonna lube them and see how they feel. Might pop him into one of my boards here that I don't know if I'm gonna have ready, but yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of lubing today, so I'm gonna go ahead and open them up. So these are the SP Star Meteor Whites. So I believe it's full PC, whereas the Polaris Grays are full nylon. I forget. It's one of those. Yeah, this one has kind of a deeper sound signature. I know you guys can't like hear this. Yeah, but this also has a heavier actuation. This is a little bit lighter. Well, we're gonna lube them and see how they sound. I've got about 90, which should be enough for a 10 keyless board. So my tools, I have all the switches. I'm probably gonna count them first and then start opening them up. Alright. Hopefully the music's not too loud and my audio isn't terrible, but cool. I want to make sure that everything looks okay. Alright. Cool. Alright. Sort of see this. See everything. Alright. Very sneezy. Okay. So that's one I have out here. This is leftover. I'm kind of just gonna hold on to that for now. Okay. So I should have 90, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 10, 15. It's 20. It's 20. 20. That's 25. It's 25. That's 30. 35. 40. Okay, so that's 40. That should be half. I might just do 40 tonight because that might take me a long time. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and open them. And then I think I'm gonna do 205 grade 0 and then 105 for the springs. And then I don't know if I'm gonna be filming these just because I think the housings might be kind of tight, so we might do without the film. Get all my tools out. Okay, it's okay. Oh, hi Gray. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Housings. Okay, I do want to see if the housing is tight. How are you, Gray? Hope you're doing well. What is this, a Thursday night? Yeah, it's definitely very clacky. Hey. I promise I'll have a better setup. I ordered an arm, or like a thing that comes off the table, but it's not getting here until next week, so I'm literally, like, it's my phone on like a MagSafe on a MagSafe holder, so yeah. Cool. Okay, housing feels pretty tight. I think I might put a film in here and just see how I like it. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I finished up work a couple hours, and by a couple hours I mean like 2 hours ago. I was just setting everything up. I do want to see if this is gonna benefit from a film. Very, very delicate. Love the ingenuity in the meantime, thank you. Listen, it works. It charges my phone, just in case my phone dies. I mean, the housing, I didn't film the Polaris Grays because the housings should be the same, but I mean, this is like pretty tight. I'll film them just for the heck of it. Why not? Filming could always be beneficial. And I'm sorry if I'm like sniffly at all. Gold Springs, cool. Alright, just gonna open up 40. I think I'm gonna do half tonight. I'm not gonna do everything. Tonight. I'm sorry if I'm sniffly. I think I already said that, but I don't know. I've been like having this weird thing. I have my humidifier on at night because I'm ancient and I can't breathe at night, so the humidifier helps a lot. Hope this like music isn't too loud or anything like that, or if I'm talking too loud I can turn myself down. Just let me know how it all sounds. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll probably be on until I finish lubing, or I mean until my partner makes food and food is ready, so yeah, for sure. Alright. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll just do this. I'm still like learning how to do this so I can sort of see and interact with everyone. Found this earlier. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so instead of sort of bag lubing with a little plastic bag, I found one of these they're like desserts that you can get at Giant, and it's kind of like a mousse type of dessert. But they have like these really sort of nice little like plastic like tubs that I sort of just took the label off and used, and I find it works so much better because like the plastic bag gets all like gross after the lube settles a little bit. So it's nice, and there's room for them to sort of move around and all that. So that's nice. There are like other like glass jars, but they're either like too small or too big, so I don't really want to use that. But this seems to work out kind of nice. But like the thing is, like the plastic, or not the plastic, the glue from the label is still on here, which is kind of gnarly. But whoop. But yeah, it works well. So that is very nice. This is kind of just like mindless opening these up. I think these have some factory lube on them. I mean, not on the bottom housing, but for sure the stems. Yeah, it's very light. It's like you can't even tell. Yeah. Whoop! Oh no! I lost one! Ah! Alright. That's fine. That works. It's crazy that it's already like near the end of the year. Kind of wild. It's like I don't even remember Thanksgiving happening, but yet here we are. Kind of crazy. Man. I think if I finish up these 40 quickly, I could probably do the rest and just do 40 and 40. I think that's a little bit, it's more manageable, I think. So that'll be nice. The one thing is that like I can't like use my phone because it's being hooked up to here, and if I turn it around, I'll lose my source of video, so that kind of sucks. But after I finish opening these, I'll probably check my notifications and all that, so we'll be fine. Yeah, I'll have to figure out if I do want to pursue this sort of more part-time, and definitely have to invest in like a better setup for sure. Alright, that's all opened. I'm gonna pop a little BRB up, and then I'll check my messages and figure out some settings. Oh, it's a spring. Okay. Yeah, it's really, yeah, I'll have to look and see if this is full PC or full nylon. One of these is a full plastic material. Okay. Cool. Alright, give me 1 second. I will be back in a hot minute. little bit of a 105.0. Cool. Shake that bad boy up. Do films just to see. They've rebranded like 3 times from like the first time that I've ordered with these guys. Their new logo I really like a lot. Their packaging for the stabilizers is pretty nice. Okay. Well, I have to mix my lube because it's been a hot minute since I've lubed anything, so just do that real quick. Okay, this is fine. We can open this. So that's good. Films are here. I need to like get everything into place. Oh no, the springs. Okay, it's an old set of springs. This, in case I need to reopen, this is for the springs. Alright. Mix my lube. Yeah, I haven't lubed in probably like a month now. Cause I've been trying to save my money. Cause I tried to buy a Mr. Suit and failed the first time, and they were like, "Oh, just kidding, we're having a round 2 group buy for the people that oversold." So that was really nice. So I ended up getting that. That's probably going to be my TKL in game at least. So that's coming actually like crazy soon. I'm like super excited about that. So I'm probably gonna build them with either these switches or like the diamond Texie diamond linears. I really like those. Really like those a lot. They sound really good. I think it's unwipe top, and I think an unwipe stem. So it sounds like really nice and thocky. So I don't know how much of this you guys can see, because again, the setup's not been figured out yet, but I'm essentially just lubing the I mean, the quality is probably not great, but the two side rails and then the middle stem, I'll lube a little. And then it's not a lot of lube that I'm using. Little tip of it. I just fill up like that much. I don't know how well you can see that, but not a lot of lube. Spreading it evenly and making sure that everything's coated and all that. Oh, I've been sneezy. I don't know why. I think it's all the dust in my house. I actually had to take my PC apart. Not the entire thing, but crawled under my desk to take actually the graphics card out, because it was heating up really badly and I was like losing frames. I was like, oh, why am I losing frames? So I had to take that graphics card out, and there was just like a ton of dust on the fans. So just went ahead and cleaned that, but that was kind of a pain. But now everything runs pretty smoothly, so I'm happy about that. Very, very cool. Oh, I think there's too much lube on this one. Oh well. To lightly lube the stem if that's the case. Wow, I'm so sorry that if you guys hear the sniffling. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe just take a look at the VOD and see what I can improve on. quality is like not the best, but we out here. We're trying. We're broke. I think once I get that overhead camera, it'll be a little bit better, especially like when I'm actually going to be building, so that'll be nice, and then it'll actually give me an excuse to clean my desk, because right now it's really cluttered. But I have 2 keyboards on my desk right now that I'm using, one for my PC and one for my my iMac for work. I probably would need both of those to be a TKO, because I find that I use the function key a lot on like just for work, and sometimes on like my PC I find that I'll use the function keys, but I think it'll just be nice to have them just in case, which is why I opted for like a TKL route. Cause like I have like this really like simple, this one right here that you see. It's a an ID80 from Idabao, and it's nice. It's like a really kind of cheap like beginner board, but I'm kind of over 75%. I kind of like I appreciate like the symmetry of some 75% boards, but I think TKL just looks nicer. Like it looks like a traditional classic board, you know? So, and I've been sort of watching and reading up on like the Mr. Suit, and my one friend actually convinced me to get it. So I was like, okay, I'll try. And little did I know, it sold out in I think 7 or 8 minutes, which is stupid. But yeah, it was really nice that they were able to do that round 2 group buy for like the people that they oversold on. So that's always really nice. And they were like, yeah, like it might take like another 4 to 6 week lead time to produce, but I mean, it wasn't even, I mean, I don't even think it's been that long that I've already gotten like tracking for it, so it's kind of crazy. Like really cool that they were able to do that. But the round 3 colors I think is like a light lavender and then like a dark lavender, which I really like too, but I don't think I have any key sets that would go well with them. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, it would be really nice to see like an all lilac or like a purple build. Yeah, I built my partner board. I think it's the KBD 67 Light, round 2 in white, and I built that with lilacs. So the lilac linears from Cannon Keys, and I spring swatched them because they're a really heavy typer. They really like the 85 gram springs, which I don't even know how anyone could type on that, but they do. So I spring swapped it, lubed and everything. Built that for them for dinner and slapped on I think it's like PBT Vaporwave from Novel Keys. And they really like the board, so if they're happy, I'm happy. Because we love that for me. We love that for them. wonder if I put it down, you guys could see it more, kind of. Not really. I don't know. I know some people like to lube the leaves of the switches, which I don't really, I mean, I don't know why. Like, is that something that like is standard, or I don't know. I normally don't lube the leaves. I think I did it once on a set. I didn't really like it. So I avoid the leaves. I don't know, maybe it feels better on like tactiles. Yeah, so I probably didn't show you guys this, but I'm just using like one of these like sample switch holders that I guess comes with like Gatoron yellows or something like that, to hold these. So makes my workflow a little bit more efficient. That way I'm not looping like one at a time, which is what I used to do before I got this. And I think the vendor that has them, Keeps for All, they also have a larger one, which is I think 50 or something like that. So I might get another one that's a little bit larger if I want to do like bigger quantities. But right now this works fine, because I can put the films on kind of easy, and the springs too. That's always nice. Once I finish this one and the next one, I might have to go and blow my nose, because I'm so sniffly and I don't know why. I think I'm gonna call my partner H, but I think H is gonna be home soon. They've been staying late at work the past couple of days. Lots to do. But once they get home, I think they're gonna go out for a run and then make dinner. And I don't know if they're gonna need help, so when they get home, regardless of that, I might stop there, or if I happen to finish these, I'll probably just do this little test run and see how it goes, and sort of take that to the bank. Alright, cool. 20 bottoms are done. Okay. I'm gonna be right back again. I need to make hotkeys for this. Okay, be right back. I know the background is like a mess, so just ignore that. Alright, so I'm gonna film next because it's gonna be easy putting these on before I put the springs on. I need to find like a little stand holder or something like that. I know Wildcat uses like the little Nico Atsume figures, but I don't know. Alright, I think do this. I understand that like a lot of people don't have time to film or to just like lube and film switches, but personally, I just think that they sound a lot better. And I know like a lot of it is like time constraints and just like general like busyness or sometimes laziness, yes. But I find this like crazy relaxing. It's like very nice to me. I'll like put like music on or I'll put a show on or like a movie on in the background and just like go to town. I really like lubing. I think stems are like my favorite part to lube, especially linear ones, because like you can literally just like go all the way around and it's so fast. Okay. These films that I'm using, I got from 3D Cubes, and they're just like pretty thin. I think they're like 0.12 millimeters or something like that. And I like these better than the desk keys, and I have desk keys ones too. They're clear. Just because this material is like a lot stiffer and it's thinner, so even if you have like any type of like tight housings, like this generally would fit a lot of tight housings. Did I film the Polaris Grace now that I'm thinking about it? All my switches are back there, but I can't remember for the life of me if I filmed them. I think I did. Well, we'll find out later. But I'm gonna film these because I want to. And if they don't sound good, so be it. I think they will though. I trust it to sound good. Oops. And then I'm just using a straight tweezer for this. Because the angled one that I have is kind of janky, which is why it's like my, which is the one that I use for the springs. Because it gets lube all over them and I just wipe it off at the end. But I've had the angled tweezers for like a hot minute now. So they're quite old. And they have like sticky stuff at the tip. So they're just gonna be for the springs. Okay, cool. Films are on. Now I'm gonna put the springs on. I gotta wipe this off first. Keep knocking this down. I have like 3 or 4 leftover Gazoo springs from a build because I spring swapped recently. So I spring swapped. I hate that word. The springs in the Dojicon switches to those, and they feel a lot nicer, I think. Alright. And the angled ones are nice too because it helps you like not strain your wrist as much, I guess. But it's just what I'm used to. There's a piece of lint on here. Bing bong. Oh my god. That Coney Island video was so funny to me. I've watched it so many times. Bing bong. Fuck your life. Bing bong. Amazing. Comedy. Yeah, sometimes springs can be a pain because they get like bunched up in twos. And you really just have to be careful. You really just have to be careful with them. You don't want to pull them and have it lose. It's like bounce or whatever. Shit, I dropped this one in my lap, so I have to make sure that there's not like a lint in it. Okay. But yeah, they can get kind of tricky. Especially like the 2-stage long springs. I like those a lot because the typing experience is nice and bouncy. Which is why I like the diamonds so much, because they have 2-stage long springs. And in general just feels really nice. Yeah, but those are kind of a pain to put on and have to like lube, because they're so long and they'll always 100% get tangled. With these short ones it's not as bad, but it can still happen. You just really have to be careful with them. Bing bong. God, that's gonna be. I have to make that an audio clip. I have to make that like an alert clip or something. Oh my god. I'm gonna lube a stem and see how it sounds with the films. I mean, I'm already this far in. I can't just go back now. I've committed. Okay. Springs are on. I don't really want to move this. Sometimes taking them out of this can be a little bit tricky. But yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. So I like to use these things to help me. Where are my other tweezers? I have like 3 sets of tweezers. I need to get some other angled tweezers, but these ones just help me pick up the stems. They're also just like angled tweezers, so kind of nice. But I don't have to like touch like anything with my dirty little fingies. Okay. For this one, I try not to use too much, just because I know the rails are relatively lubed. So I mean, a healthy amount, I guess, if that's what you consider a healthy amount. But I do. Oh god, can I like even do that? Okay. Kind of. Okay. I do the back, the 2 sides, and then the front, and then I take the brush and like sort of spread that around, and then any extras I put onto the pole. So how can I do it so that you guys can see it? Like that? Okay, I think that'll work. So I'm already seeing there's like a lot on the back here, so I'm just gonna transfer that onto the pole. Make sure that that's pretty even. And then on the sides, I just like to make sure that like the top of it is lubed, so like there's like a little bump out here, and just gotta make sure the top is lubed. And then the front here, I'm gonna get a little bit more for the side. But the front, where the legs meet the leaf, I like to go over that pretty well. Yeah, so there's not like a bump on the legs, because it's not a tactile switch. And then, like I said, any extras, they just go on the pole. I don't know if there's any advantages or disadvantages of lubing the pole, but I mean, you do when the Eagles win the Super Bowl, but other than that, I don't know whether or not that's even like a feasible thing or not. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take this out and see if it sounds okay, just with Ooh, yeah, this can be kind of. Just want to make sure the legs align with the pins or the leaves. Sometimes I just like to make sure that because sometimes the film gets like misaligned, so I just want to make sure that that looks okay. I have too much stuff on the desk. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, that's kind of that's pretty nice. It's not scratchy anymore. Yeah, I think the films definitely help to an extent. I need to get another mic set up so you guys can sort of hear everything that I'm doing too. Because right now, probably, yeah, it's not, I don't think it's going to pick up. Alright, well, that sounds good. I'm going to do the rest of the 19 here. Not sponsored, but Body Armor is really good. And I don't usually like coconut water, but it doesn't taste like coconut at all. Alright, where's my stem holder? Okay. But yeah, that stuff is really good. Alright. Got 19. 19 to go. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes there's little pieces of lint that like to hang out. And sometimes it's nice to have like a light too, especially on stems that are light colored. Like these white ones, because you can't really see where the lube is going. So it's always nice to being able to see like the shininess of it, so you know like where it's been lubed and where it hasn't been. I don't know, just small tips and tricks to make this as efficient as possible. Get a little bit more for the pole. Ooh, I also got from these same vendors from Swag Keys, the C3 stabilizer soulmates or whatever they're called. It's like just like a bunch of like little pieces of like PE foam or something like that. That's supposed to like reduce rattle, so I'm gonna install those the next time I have to do some stabs, just to see how it affects the rattle. I mean, they have like different thicknesses of tape to put like in the little holes where the actual wires go, so be interested to see how that all works. Yeah, and sometimes like I'm not perfect, like all over lube 1 or 2, and it's like pretty hard to clean the lube off. I mean, I have a bunch of little like alcohol wipes to clean, but it definitely is not great. Not great to have. Because then it gets like all mushy and it gets all gross, so. God, my posture is probably like the worst right now. I'm like hunched over when I'm like lubing. I don't know if I have to like move my seat down or something like that. I really want to invest in like a nicer like standing desk. Just like more ergonomic furniture in general, I think would be nice. Cause I mean, I work remotely now, so like I'm literally like my entire day is sitting here. So I don't want anything. I don't want to have like back problems in like a couple of years. Since I am nearing the end of my life, I know. So we'll get some ergonomic options going hopefully in the next year or so. Get a nice little standing desk. Finally put my monitors on arms so that I don't have clutter on my actual desk, which would be nice. That would be the dream. And also, I probably should clean this room first, because this room is a mess. Just like boxes and stuff from when we first moved in. Oh. So I just need to like declutter and then reclutter. So. Yeah, sometimes this doesn't like to go into, I'm gonna say the shaft of the stem picker, but just gotta force it in there. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've noticed too, sometimes I'll like use too much lube. Too much lube. One of the only times when too much lube is a bad thing. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. It's too much lube. Yeah, I recently got this here monitor light. It's been really nice to have. Shines the light down onto the desk, because the light in this room is not great. It's like one of those your standard cheap apartment lights. So this works out kind of nice, so I don't have to get another light source. Because really, I'm like at my desk the entire day, so having another light source is always nice. And I'm next to a window too, so sometimes if I feel like I'm gonna like pass out, I'll open up the window a little bit. Bing bong. Ah. There we go. Ooh, I am hungry. My pinkies are touching. I feel like whenever I lube, like my pinkies are always like boop boop boop. It's comfy and it stabilizes like my hand. So that's always nice. Oh, I need to put my hair up. I normally don't have my hair down. Just because it gets in the way a lot. up at some point. I don't like lubing the white stems because it makes it so hard to see the lube. Like even with a light on it, like it's still always just like a little bit difficult. It's really hard to tell if I like over lube or under lube some of them. I mean, like at this point, like it's mostly like just feel. But I mean, still, it's not like everyone's gonna be like exactly the same, I guess. Like I have a pretty good gauge of like how much lube I need, like for one. It's just really hard to see like where it's applied. Ugh. Okay. Probably need a little bit more for stem. That stem feels kind of dry. Okay. Yeah, having this little organizer really helps. I like it a lot. I don't have anything super fancy, but I got this at like a freaking Home Goods or something like that, and it came with 2 that had dividers and 2 that are just open. So the one that I have open has all my tools. And this one and the other one, I use it to hold like smaller parts. I recently got like these like really nonsensical, cute like miniature containers. And the one fits stabs really well, so all my stabs are in that one. The wires and the housings and everything. But the other one I found that I could put 20 switches into one of them. So that's always nice to have around, but my main storage for like switches and soldering stuff and everything like that is on one of those IKEA pegboard organizers. So like after I've finished lubing them, I'm just gonna put everything in these, and then it gets slid up on that little pegboard. It's nice. It's like a nice way for me to display the boards too. Once I build more boards, I suppose. It's too much. Okay. Make it work. Designers, make it work. I have a feeling this one's gonna be a little bit dry. I once didn't let go one of these stems, and this whole thing picked up and just like fell apart, and I ended up having to like find a lot of it on the ground. So that was not fun at all. Bing bong. Boy. Oh, I hear the door opening. Hi. Hi. Hi, cutie. A couple of people. No. Gray, you know Gray. Yes. Grayson. No. I think, oh, well, I'll show you later. I didn't know what, Ah, let's drop that. Okay. Bing bong. I literally have one brain cell, and it's just bing bong. All day, every day. Yeah, I feel like this is... Oh no. Relatively inconsistent. Excuse me. Goodness. I know you guys didn't hear it because I spared you. Alright. No, I don't think they're inconsistent. I think... I mean, you're your own worst critique, right? Or something like that, whatever the saying is. So they're probably okay. I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's just my switches. I want to get one of those stem holders that are like, not like the wire, but like they like actually encapsulate the entire stem itself, like the cross section of it. But this works just as well. You look like you're ready to run.
I am ready to run.
You're very cute. Right, 2 more and that'll be the first 20. Oh no, I got it on my fingies. It's fine. It's fine. There's a little bit of a, it's a lint or something. Okay. Got 2 more and then I'll close it up. I'm gonna stand up and stretch a little bit. Then it's the next 20. Woo baby. I think they're gonna sound good. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to blow my nose again because I'm sniffly. Alright, cool. 19, 20. Oh shit! Wow! Thank you so much! Aw, thanks Chroma. That's so nice. Hey guys! Welcome in! Hi, thank you for the follow. Wow, my cat just knocked something down. Cause he's so excited! Thank you. Thanks guys. Welcome in. We're just lubing some switches today. Hey guys! Welcome in. Yeah, I got these meteor whites from Swag Keys. Really like ordering from them. So yeah, I'm just finishing up the first 20 here. Randy, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 40 tonight and just see how I feel. This is also my very first stream, so thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, I think it sounds good with the films. I mean, the housing is pretty tight, but these films are so thin that it doesn't really matter, so. Cool. Okay, have a good run. Okay, be careful. Do you have your earmuffs? Okay. Okay, love you. Alright, that was my partner. They're going out on a run. Wow, wow, wow. Ugh. Alright, the film came apart here. Put that back. Hi, hi, hi. Ooh, how exciting. So yeah, my name is Chiff. I got into this hobby a couple months ago because of, you know, everything that's been happening. So, Christoph, thank you for the follow. And really just dove really deep into it. So yeah, I am offering sort of lubing services, really simple build services like soldering, and all that. I also like learned how to solder a couple months ago, so just sort of being able to expand my skill set. And I know it's really deep. The rabbit hole is really bad. But yeah, offering really simple soldering and all that. So yeah, it should be a good learning experience for me. But yeah, The entire the series that Shoobs did on YouTube is hilarious. That was literally like the entire experience for me. I think he did a really good job in portraying that. Yep, it's bad. It's very, very bad. This one has some sort of interference. I can hear it. Oh no. Take this out and see. I don't know if it's the film or if it's something else. How are y'all doing? Oh man, Chroma, thank you so much again. I don't like using my fingers for this because they get all sweaty. Very, very scuffed indeed. Okay. Let's do this. Coma, thank you for the follow. Doing well? Good, that's good to hear. Hopefully your week's going well, Sean. Tactiles or linears? These are linears, so these are the SP Star Meteor Whites that everyone's been waiting for. I finally got some from a pre-order from Swykeys, so that's nice. Sean, I'm good. Today was relatively slow. So I work remotely from home. Oh my god. I can hear my cats like destroying everything outside. I'm good. The week has been, yeah, like I said, kind of slow. I work remotely full time, so when there's slow days, it's really slow. But yeah, everything is good. I do architecture and product design for my full time, and then I have another part-time job on the weekends. So kind of I don't really get a break, so this is like a nice respite for me. Great things about the Meteor Whites. Yeah, I'm excited to use them. Cancerous 86. Signals into KTT Roses, Gold Pinks. Thanks for the follow, Sean. Gold Pinks to go. Yeah, I haven't tried the KTT Roses or the Gold Pinks. I think I'm going to put these in the suit. I think that's going to be a good choice to put these in the suit. Either that or I really like the Texie Diamond switches too. Thank you, Cancerous, for the follow. Yeah, I heard that they're like really clacky, which, you know, I don't really, this is a hot take. I don't like the long pole switches, really, because like I tried the Aura lights from Ash Cubes, and I just didn't like how they sounded. Mango, I work for a small architecture studio, so doing project management, product design, and then for my part-time, I work at a retail store at my local mall. Tried the Texie Diamonds, but I couldn't get them to not ping. I looped them kind of well, I mean, I think, but I haven't had any ping issues with those. I mean, I don't know what happened there. I don't know why that was so scratchy. I'm gonna have to figure this one out. That one's not playing nice. Like a clacky hyperglide. Yeah, I wish I could get more used to them, but maybe I just have to give them another try. Trade, thank you for following. Disliking long pole stems has saved me from many hype switch purchases. Yeah, like I just never got the point of it. I mean, maybe I just like haven't used the right ones, but I mean, I would like to maybe give them another try and see how I like them. Like the sound of the cobalt and techno violets. Yeah, I think switch plate combos definitely play into the sounds of those. Inconsistent for me. Spring crunch. Oh yeah, they're really pretty. The stickers that they came with are really nice too. Yeah, maybe it was just like the long pole's not playing nicely. Yeah, Cobalt I haven't tried. Techno Violets I've heard good things about. I'll have to get some samples. and see whether or not I like them. I have a bunch of like linear and tactile samples, just like stuff that I've collected over the past couple of months, and just to have like a nice variety to see and compare with. Guns, hey, you we interacted on Reddit. I remember you. Hi, Nightwalker Solaris. Nightwalker Solaris. I'll have to look them up. What keys do you have / built? So I am using, for my PC right now, I have the ID80, which you can kind of see here. The ID80 with an integrated plate. I know, it's one of my first builds, so cut me some slack, please. But yeah, the ID80 with an integrated plate. I have the SP Star Polaris Grays. They sound kind of nice. I Tempest modded the bottom of those, and then for my like actual work keyboard, I have a I can probably show you guys. I have a it's just like a classic like acrylic case from KBD fans with Dojicons with I think I have Gazoo springs in these. I know I'm insane, but this is one of the first boards that I mil-maxed, which was an interesting experience. But I also have tape mod under it too, and then an Alpha Keys Salvador up here. Oh, I'm like trying to read everyone's. Wow. You want the whole 4mm travel? Yeah. You cut the whole bottoms off? Oh my god, you're crazy. Glow in the dark. Yeah. I think I have a glow in the dark switch. I don't know if they're the Nightwalkers, you said? Nightwalkers, yeah. What are my thoughts on the integrated plate? I mean, it sounds okay. There's not a lot of play in it, you know? It really doesn't really flex at all. And the sound is very, I don't know, the sound is just not great. I'm not a fan of the sound. But for a beginner board, yeah, it's definitely a really, really nice beginner friendly board. Kuro, thank you for the follow. Snoopy, thanks for the follow as well. What color suit that I got? Yeah, I got on the round 2 group buy I was saying earlier. I got in like too late, like literally like a couple seconds too late, but I ended up going with the black and chroma, so I'm really, really excited for that. And I've seen like pictures of people, I mean, already flipping it on Mech Market, but they look it looks like the color looks really dope, so I'm really, really excited for that to come in. And the ID80 for one of my first 5 builds, it was a great board for the beginning. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've had this board for, since I started, so back in March or April, I've had this ID80, and I've sort of put a couple of different switches in, messed around with it. But yeah, it's a great board, and the guy that I bought it from was super nice. Chroma is the patron saint of ID80. Yeah. Did I get the fingers from Piketty? I don't think so. What is that? Any dream boards? Yeah, I mean, Mr. Suit, I think all the hype is for sure gonna pay off. Hopefully next week when it comes in. I'm like obsessed with the Gray Studio Cyber Voyager, but that's like one of my dream 65%. Right now I can't really make any wish lists just because I like really need to save up my money for the end of the year. Yeah, TKLs are nice. I mean, I like having all the keys there. I mean, I generally enjoy sort of like the classic look and feel of a board. It's a cat-shaped Alice board. Ooh, I'll have to look that up. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna look it up on my other computer. I wish I only have one monitor, so like everything that I'm monitoring is like on this one, but my iMac is sort of my other one right now. Let's see. Oh, it's not plugged in. Why? I don't think I have I don't have an Alice board. I would like to get an Alice board. Just to try it. I don't know how I would be used to like sort of, I mean, it definitely makes sense that it's like ergonomic, because like that's natural. Yeah. Ooh, Fingus. The Time 80. Ooh, the Time 80 is pretty. That's the one with like the brass weight, like really decorative at like the bottom. Yeah, they're really, really pretty. The Zenith is nice too. I have so the two boards that I have now, I have a small 40% that I built recently that I cannot for the life of me get used to. And then I have the Freebird 60, which would be fun, which I'm gonna try to build on stream once I get the new setup going. And yeah, Mr. Suit is coming. I have the Rama Kara Sequence 2 in a black polycarb coming, which I don't know how long that's gonna take. And I think that's it as far as boards go. But yeah, I mean, we all know how long group bites take. Oh wow, this is like a full-on cat. That is, yeah, that's, I mean, yes, I would definitely buy it, but like, again, my desk cannot accommodate that. That's really funny though. That's amazing. Favorite food? It depends on the mood. I mean, right now I'm craving just like lightly toasted Italian bread with some like olive oil, like EVOO, some salt and pepper. Clean. Alice is very easy to get adjusted to unless you type Y or B with the wrong finger. Yeah, no, I haven't had any experience with any like split keyboards or anything like that. It would be interesting though to do, just because I think one of my friends have like a split keyboard and he keeps his like food in the middle when he's using it. So I think at some point that's definitely in the future for me. Like a cheapish kind of board so that I can like practice soldering on. Sunsetter is nice. Yeah, I have. Let me just look it up again. Yeah, a lot of the upcoming boards are really pretty. Like, what was that one that ran the same time? Like the Bubble 75 looks nice. My one friend really likes the other 75. That's the Fuji 75, I think, is really nice too. They have a lot of cheap kits for split and 40s. Oh, did you try to post a link? Or, because I think it didn't come through for me. Do you want to, I mean, you can just whisper it to me if it doesn't like let you, I guess. Yeah, Sunsetter's nice. Yeah, like something like that with like macros on the side would be great. Ooh, 350 is not bad. Yeah, I haven't really been following too closely just because I know that as soon as I look at them, I'm going to want to buy every single one of them, and it's bad. Oh, littlekeyboards.com. Okay. Pinky 3. Pinky 3. I'd be sad if they made a Fuji TKL. Fuji 65. Yeah, my one friend is like obsessed with it, and they're like, oh, you should really look into it when it comes out. And I said, okay, maybe, but Yeah, I just don't have the funds for it. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, that might be really interesting to build, the Pinky 3. That's not bad. Cool. Very cool. Thanks for the rec. Mechwell. Through hole. So, educate me. I'm not. What exactly is a through hole kit? I've seen a lot of posts about it. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure what a through hole uh is like consisted of, I guess. I'm gonna build another Helix and a Lily 85. Yeah, split. I don't know. Split is like a whole other, like even like 40% now too. Like that's like a whole other sort of side that I haven't really gone into just yet. Do I speak any other languages? I speak Mandarin Chinese very, very poorly. Cluster? Yeah, I saw that too. It looks really interesting. I'm interested to know like how that'll all work. Yeah, like I haven't soldered any diodes or anything like that, just like your regular Milmax and standard sockets. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to learn. It seems like a really cool learning experience. Through hole, you use a non-surface mounted piece. Through hole means solder through the hole diodes rather than the diodes coming from. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at sort of all these other types of builds and really just like familiarize myself, I think. Yeah, but that's really cool. I'll have to look into like some split builds and work through those. I think that'll be cool. It'll be a good experience too, like a good learning experience. Okay. And they're cheap. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely look into those and maybe build one or two just to try to use. I mean, I love my Numro, so like I'm not losing that. Solder a controller like the Pro Micro. Okay, is that the Pro Micro? Yeah. So that's like, I mean, again, I just started to solder, so like I may not have any idea of what you're talking about, but that's like the one board that has a bunch of holes in like the least descriptive way ever. Yeah, I think I saw something like that in one of the macro pads that I bought off of someone. My favorite source right now, I really like the Texie Diamond linears. I don't like many tactile switches. I'm just not a fan of tactiles, but I mean, I would have to go with the cop out and say Zelios because they're relatively light on the tactility, which if anything, I would get something with a light tactility. Ooh, these sound really good. I'm gonna have to do a little like sound test with all the other switches that I have. Do I ever lose my switch puller right when I finally decide to change? Yeah, it's like every time I want to change, I can't for the life of me find any switch pullers. It's because my desk is so cluttered. I really need to clean my desk. Pro, Micro / Elite, Hold. Yeah, the brain standardized building. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really want to get a bunch of kits and just like play around with it. Oh my god, clicky switches, box navies, please. Thank you, Mr. Novel Keys. My one friend, and we've been friends for a hot minute now, but we graduated together and he really wants me to build him a keyboard. But he has like all these stipulations, like it has to be a full-size keyboard. It has to have box navies, which I'm just like, why? And he also wants it to have like those retro round keycaps like you would find on like a typewriter, which like to each their own, you know, you can do what you want. But I was like, can I please build you something different? And he said no. He said no, it has to be that. And so I'm really struggling here. Speed navies are awesome too. I haven't tried any of the other clicky switches. I have I think I have a box jade and like a box, it's like a very light pink or like a salmon. Hi, welcome back. But yeah, they're fun to just like meme with, but like I wouldn't put any in any boards. Sorry, my partner just got home from a run. That sounds nice. Mr. Stan, thank you for the follow. Yeah, guys, typically I'm waiting for a an arm mount to come in so I can actually mount this camera, aka my phone, overhead so you guys can see a little bit more of like the desk layout and everything, because right now the background is like not very pretty. But yeah, I hope this is like coming through okay on your end. Because I don't know how good like the output quality is. And yeah, I want to get a microphone, like a nicer microphone to do like sound tests and whatnot for you guys. That would be nice to invest in, but right now we're just doing with what we can. Oof. Yeah, so I was debating whether or not I should put these meteor whites, banana splits, diamonds, I think that's it, or diamonds in my Mr. Suit. I think I'm gonna go with these first just to see how they sound, and then I know banana splits are probably gonna sound okay-ish, but I'm gonna put all the foam in it because I really want to get that marbly sound. The LTT episode of streaming, yeah, I'll have to give that a watch. I did most things through just like simple Google. And I figured out most of this. Really good breakdown on how to start using phones and such. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not planning on doing this all too frequently. I mean, maybe once a week to get started, just to see like how much I like it. But I figured like it'll be a nice way to sort of talk to like more people in this hobby, because I only know like 1 or 2 people in this hobby. But I think it'll be nice to sort of meet other people and really build like a nice little community and just hang out with everyone. Yeah, so I don't know how frequently I'm going to be streaming, but once I get that arm and everything else figured out, I think might run a little bit more smoothly, so I do appreciate that. Cool, sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna get up and stretch for a minute. I'm gonna drink some water. You guys should drink some water. And I'll be back to finish up the rest of the 20, and then we'll see if I want to do more or not. It's a great place to find other keyboard nerds and maybe not be super annoying. I know, I feel like I talk to my partner a lot about keyboards, and they don't really understand all too much, so they just nod and sort of say, okay, that's cool. And yeah, I have like 1 or 2 friends like in real life that like know a little bit about keyboards, but like not like they haven't dove super deep into it yet. So it's nice to sort of talk to people that like me sort of went head first and like really just did the thing. Yeah, I don't know why this is so sounds like there's like interference, and I don't know if it's the film or not. Take that out and see if it helps. Yeah, the housings on this is like pretty tight. Yeah, it's the film. Yeah. Wonder if I put it the other way around, if it'll do that. Bing bong. Oh my god, I'm sorry that that's been stuck in my head. I'm gonna... Okay, that sounds better. I wonder what it was. Okay, cool. I'll be back in like a minute or so. Alright, hang tight, or if you want to leave, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'll be back in like a couple of minutes. But hang around. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, be back. Alright. Yeah, it's like kind of weirdly difficult streaming on the phone because like I have to like take breaks and like check my notifications and everything, but we out here. We doing the darn thing. Oh man. Okay. Alright, 20 more to go, and then I'll see if I want to do more. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. It's about you guys can't hear them, but my partner's cooking dinner, and it's the cutest thing ever. Alright. What's up? Okay, that's fine. Are any of the cats in here? No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think it'll get. No, it's not picking up. Yeah. Thanks, honey. Favorite movie / series. My all-time favorite movie has to be Inception. It's such a fantastic movie. And Christopher Nolan is fantastic. Inception. I hate it. I love these questions also, by the way. I'm not saying that I don't like that question, but like, you know how like whenever someone asks you like what your favorite thing is and you have nothing comes to mind. But no, I do appreciate these questions. Inception for sure. I don't know. Series? I don't have like an all-time favorite series. Lately, I've been watching Dickinson on Apple TV. It's very good. It's like it's set sort of in that period, but like all the dialogue and all the humor is all like very modern, which I find really interesting. Okay, hot take again. I know, hot take number 2. I'm very controversial. I don't really watch anime. Like I used to when I was like younger, but it was all like very queer centric stuff. So like Strawberry Panic, for instance, in like high school, I used to watch. But I started watching Attack on Titan, which is okay, but it's like very gruesome, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I'm like forcing myself to watch more of that. Because I know the storyline is really, really good from like everyone that's seen it and told me about it. But like obviously like I've seen Naruto. I haven't watched Shippuden, but I've seen Naruto, I know about it. But yeah, I'm not like really into anime. My friend showed me Cowboy Bebop, which I enjoyed. And yeah, I want to start watching JoJo because every one of my friends really like JoJo. So we might do that. Life as a centaur. Ooh, I'll give that a try. Yeah, I don't know. I find myself rewatching older shows because it's like my comfort zone, I guess. Like I'm very peculiar about new shows. Bebop is definitely yeah, for sure. My friend is making me watch the dubbed version though, because he said all the voice actors are supposedly like really good in the dub. So we've been watching that. But yeah, I'll have to maybe give anime another try. But recently, yeah, like Dickinson on Apple TV, Arcane, obviously. I mean, I don't. Okay, hot take number 3. This is gonna be a very interesting night. I don't play League. I don't play TFT or anything like that. But all my friends do, and they're like, "Oh, you'll like Arcane." So I was like, "Okay." So I watched Arcane. Arcane's very good. I love the art style on it. And I think one of the people that I went to school with worked on like the back end, like editing of it, which was super awesome. Most recent popular shonen, Mob Psycho. Weird and oddly wholesome. You hate JC. I've only watched up to I think episode 6, 5 or 6, so I haven't gone to the 3rd act yet. So if that's spoiler, no, I don't really care much for spoilers. I mean, I'm gonna end up watching it anyway. I don't really mind it being spoiled for me. Mob Psycho. Hold on, what was the other one? It's okay. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's spoiled. I mean, I'm gonna end up watching it anyway. I mean, I will go and find spoilers. Like Grey's Anatomy. I know it's a very white girl show. Grey's Anatomy. I looked for spoilers of that show because it was just so long. And I had no time, so I was like, let me just see what happens at the end of the season. So, all right, Mob Psycho and Life as a Centaur. I gotta try this. Life as a Centaur. And Mob Psycho. You liked Mob? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll give those two a try. I mean, yeah, I definitely like love getting recommendations, especially in something that like I don't really like know too much about. So, thanks guys. Thank you. Okay, where are we? Have I played any games growing up? I want to say yes, but that would be a lie. I think I got my very first gaming console was a Nintendo DS Lite. And I remember because I had asked for a Game Boy because I really liked how square it was and how it flipped open. And my parents got me a DS Lite, so I was like, oh, cool. And I played, what did I play on that? I played like Mario Kart. I played the leaf green version of Pokemon, and I think I finished it because I beat all the gym bosses from what I remember, and I had leveled up my leveled up my starter Pokemon like pretty high. I don't remember what it was. I think it was either Blastoise. I think it was Blastoise. Yeah. Um, and then I think I got math games. I know. Cool Math. Cool Math. I spent a lot of time on Cool Math. Um, but yeah, I think at some point I got like one of those emulators where like you could, and I know, where you could like put like a micro SD card into like a flash drive and download games, like DS games onto it. So that I had like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I had like one of the old Call of Duties. Um, but yeah, between that and like I played GameCube a little bit because my one friend had a GameCube, so we played a lot of Smash. Um, and then I had a PS4 growing up sort of near like high school age. So I didn't really grow up playing like video games all too much. But PS4 I played The Last of Us because it came for free and it traumatized me. But I love that game. And I've only played like the first half of The Last of Us Part 2. Purely just because like I just haven't had time to, like between working 2 jobs and like everything else, like general life. I just really haven't had time to play any games on my PS4. I played a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I enjoyed because, I mean, who doesn't like Greek mythology? Raise your hand. That was a lot of fun. I'm playing a little bit of Horizon Zero Dawn whenever I get the chance. My one friend really likes that game. So that's always nice. And then I built my PC, I think back in 2019, I want to say. So started off PC gaming. I got roped into playing Siege, which is a great way to start. And then I sort of branched out a little bit more into like other battle royales like Apex. I didn't play PUBG, but I played a fair amount of Valorant when that came out for a little bit, and then I stopped playing. And then my friends convinced me to get COD Cold War, so I have COD Cold War and I play Modern Warfare. But yeah, I've been really big into Escape from Tarkov recently. And I don't really like playing by myself. Because Tarkov is always fun with more than yeah, Zero Dawn's it's really pretty. It's really pretty. So I do enjoy playing that when I get the chance to. But yeah, as far as PC games go, I mean, that's about it. I mean, Osu, obviously, I'm not great at it, but I mean, and I think that's like the thing, like I play a variety of games, but I'm not good at like any of them. I'm like mediocre in most of them. So, I don't know, maybe that says something about my character, but I'm not trying to be read this late at night. But yeah, what about you guys? Do you guys play, what games do you guys usually play when you're either by yourself or with like a big group of friends? Oops, it's a little bit too much. It's like very distracting. There's like music going on outside. I have music going into my ears. Civ 6, nice. Yeah, Civ 6, I haven't played Civ 6, but I've watched my friends play. And it looks complex as all hell. But yeah, like games like that, like world building, is really interesting to me. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Overcooked too. Over like remote play with my one friend, which is always a lot of fun, very hectic. gaming's always better with friends. Like with Tarkov, like it's like pulling teeth trying to get my one friend to play. But when we do, it's always a fun time. Takes forever on every turn. Yeah, that's the sucky part on any turn-based games. My brain can't do anything, or either takes memory or reflexes. No, turn-based stuff. Okay. Diablo 2 with others RPGs on the Switch. Okay, cool. Very fun. I bought a Switch for my partner over the pandemic, so they've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, like we all have been. Bit of Mario Kart. They're really into Monopoly online, which is like, why would you want to play Monopoly online when you don't enjoy it IRL? Breath of the Wild? Yeah, see, like, I didn't play any of, like, the old Zelda games or even any of, like, the new ones. But yeah, I've heard really good things about Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I don't know, like, it kind of just sucks, like, not having time to do a lot of things. I mean, I have, like, free time like this, like, during the week, but, like, come, like, a weekend, like, all I want to do after I get off of work is just, like, sit and just, like, do nothing. So, like, gaming is, like, unless we can find, like, a group of people to play, like, something that we all have together, like, I don't normally game at night anymore, just because it's so hard to get a group of people to play together. Trying to do the DLC was all grueling. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, I don't have anything positive or negative to say about the Zelda games. All I know is that they're beautiful and, like, the soundtracks are really pretty. But yeah, I mean, I definitely would love to give it a try once I have the time to. I feel like I've neglected my PS4 for, like, a couple of years just because it's being used as, like, a streaming machine in the bedroom. So all we do is just, like, watch Netflix and YouTube on it. But yeah. Zelda and chill albums or Spotify, they're good lo-fi listen. Yeah, for sure. Because obviously, like, with Twitch, you never know what's gonna get taken down. So I mean, I just have like one of those, like, 24/7 lo-fi channels in the background here, and I really like it. I think it's like Japanese lo-fi or something like that. But yeah, I've been really into, like, Japanese city pop recently. I don't know if you guys listen to city pop or anything like that. Just like 80s Japanese pop music. Very, like, super chill, very vibey. Stupid expensive if you want to collect the vinyls. But I actually recently found an album by Hi-Fi Set for, like, pretty cheap, and I was able to grab that. So it's nice. I have, like, a little setup with a pair of, like, tiny bookshelf speakers. Is it Quappa? Wappa? Q? I'm gonna call you Q. Q, thank you for the follow. Qpa. How about that? That's good. How are you doing? Yeah, vinyls are, I think, especially now too, I think I remember reading, like, a headline that saying that, like, production is either slowed down or like they have, like, a shortage or something from, like, Adele's new record, which is crazy. But yeah, vinyls are expensive for no reason, especially, like, vintage ones. But the one that I got was inexpensive. I mean, I consider, like, 30 and below to be inexpensive in, like, the vinyl realm. I don't do a lot of collecting, but I like to sort of have vinyls of albums that, like, I listen to a lot. and like the no skip albums, you know. Um, so I got that for like 25 bucks, which was really nice. And it's in like really good condition. I think it was one of the original pressings from 83 or 87, I don't remember. But yeah, the quality was crazy good. And like the whole the little, with like Japanese vinyls, they have like a little paper sleeve around like the one side of it. I think it's called like an obi or something like that. Um, but that was on, and it was in really really good condition. So definitely a really cool find. But I would not want to get any other jazz like city pop albums because of how expensive they are. Yeah, my one friend gifted me his little Polk speakers, and I just ended up getting like one of those really cheap like Sony 2-channel receivers for that, and I hooked it up the other day, and I gave it a listen, so all worked out really nicely. Did I join any group buys in the last year? Yeah, so I mean, when I got started, when I got started, there were a lot going on, and I mean, there were like a lot that I had missed too, which was kind of disappointing, but I didn't want to pay out the ass for it. But yeah, I joined GMK Lavender. I think that's like one of my first GMK group buys. And I wanted that set specifically for my partner because they really like the color purple, and I thought that it was like a really nice looking set. That I could pair it with the white KBD 67 light. So I have that on the list. I have, hold on, I have a spreadsheet. See, this is how organized I am. I have a spreadsheet of like everything that I have and everything that I've joined, and it's like very very organized, and it's very like satisfying to me. You know, I thought about Botanical Round 2 because I really really like the look of Botanical, but I couldn't commit to it because I think at the time I had already spent like so much money. I know, and I don't know how people have so many group buys that they're waiting on. Like, where do you get all this money from? Like, even though I work 2 jobs, a lot of that money is going towards like rent, um, and like paying for other things besides keyboards. Okay, let me see. I am waiting on, what am I waiting on? I'm waiting on so Keeps for All ran a, and I don't know if it's still open, but they ran a DCS set of white on black. So I'm waiting on those. They're like relatively inexpensive, but I needed a white on black set. I'm waiting for GMK Birch, because I mean, just mid-century modern design is very, very, very nice to me. I'm waiting for Geek Arc Dolch. I'm waiting for both the base set and the 67 light that they're doing, which is like a dark gray and a light gray case, which is nice. And then some sets that I bought sort of aftermarket, or not aftermarket. I bought BPT Notion when it came out because I really like the color scheme of it, and I think Bip is just like a really good designer overall. That I got on sale. I bought the Kamomo aftermarket. I mean, like really cheap drop keycaps. The black on black I really like to sort of substitute for GMK Dark. And then I have Wuyin Zuying EBBT that I got for my Mr. Suit. So SA Fledgling. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen any updates for Birch. I know that it. Let me actually take a look right now, because I'm also in like way too many Discords. It's really it's a problem. But let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard any. The last update. So Break is not expecting it to arrive until Q2 of 2022 at the earliest. And I think this was when there was a whole backlog of GMK sets sort of in the works. So I think everything got pushed back, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I think I only got the novelties for those because like the Eames chair is just like 10 out of 10 for me. But yeah, I don't have too many sets right now. And I had an XDA profile set. I had like the XDA Godspeed set from Drop from a while ago, and I think I sold those. But I haven't tried any of the other profiles. I think it would be nice to try like the MT3 and the SA profiles. I think I might want to get like the extended 2048, I think, by Bib, like the Mac ones. I think those in that MT3 profile look really nice. So I think my next purchase will probably be those, either through Drop or through like Mech Market or something like that. I also spend way too much time on Mech Market. It's a problem. Always on the hunt for those deals, you know? But yeah, mostly everything that I have is secondhand. Just because, like, there's so much waste already that, like, if it's in, like, good condition, like, I'll just buy it secondhand. Yeah, like, yeah, the ID80 is secondhand. The, I guess it's like an acrylic tofu. I'll just call it. It's secondhand. And the only, like, 2 other new ones board that I have is this 40% that's new. Obviously the Mr. Suit and all the other boards are going to be new. And then this the numpad that I have, the KBD pad, which has banana splits soldered into it. Sounds really nice. It's the BM43. It's like a small little Korean brand, but I got it through Drop, which like probably shouldn't have done, cause like it's okay. I'll show it in a minute. Let me just lube this and I'll show you guys. The build itself was fun. I enjoyed building it. Using it, yeah, not great. But well, now I know I'm not gonna be able to use a 40%, so that's always a good learning experience. I also haven't tried ortholinear boards, which just looking at it makes me kind of uncomfy because it just doesn't look right. But it's the oh yeah, P3D. Yeah, I've checked them out. Yeah, I've thought about getting some just as like practice. But okay, so first of all, does this look like rose gold to you? I mean, maybe in the lighting, in this lighting it looks more gold, but like in my lighting it's like a very, very faint rose gold. But I wanted to build it with the Neapolitans just to try to match that rose gold, and like I guess it looks fine because it almost matches like the stems. But I built it with a arrow keys because I love my arrow keys, and a I think it's a 2.75 and a 2.5 space bars and a 2U left shift. But yeah, I tried typing on this thing, and yeah, not very smooth, not great. Tiger boards are nice for ergonomics. Ah, okay. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, the one thing that I do like, I will say, is the split spacebar. I mean, I've never really thought about it, but like, it makes sense. I do like it. It is nice. But then you're missing out on the potential thock that you could get on a 7U. Yeah, split space is nice. Ristretto, RIS. See, I feel like you probably could. So it's like, it's kind of like it's ortho, but it's not. Huh. That looks really interesting. If I didn't need my num row, I would definitely look into that. Oh, wow. Also, this site is really pretty. Fruity Keeb. Nice. It's a very, like, nice looking site. Big cartel, yeah. Columns are staggered to reflect the length of your fingers. Yes. I had a feeling, because it looks like it would be comfortable to type on. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely resembles that of a hand. Iris. Sounds familiar. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of these pop up on Mech Market. Yeah, having that rotary knob is nice too. A single 1U. Oh, you could probably put a 2U space there. I haven't tried bag lubing the stems, Mango, just because I'm like very peculiar about like what touches what. So like if I were to bag lube them, like I would get lube all over like the cross section or the cross of the stem, which I don't really want to happen, just because like I don't want it to get on like the stems of the keycaps. I don't know. I'm like very peculiar about things. Like I'm like the type of person that like don't like their food touching on a plate. Even if it's like too salty foods, I do not want them to touch at all. I don't know if that's just me, but it definitely sounds more efficient than hand lubing. I don't know. Maybe one day I will, just to see. But in the meantime, I do enjoy hand lubing this. All right, gotta film these. Bing bong. This music is like very calming for me. I don't like the veggie juice bleeding into my rice. Like with rice, it's different because rice is rice. It doesn't taste like much, but like if I have like I will not put salty and sweet foods on the same plate. But if like it depends, right? If it's hi. You're done prepping? Okay, thank you. I love you. I guess it depends. Like, if it's similar enough in taste, I probably would be okay with them touching. But just like, I don't know, something about it like makes me icky. But no, it depends. And I mean, I separate my foods very far away, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I mean, rice is different because rice is rice, you know? Anything can touch rice and it would be good. Yummo. Oh, hi. So there's a there is another desk next to my desk. That's my partner's desk that they sometimes will sit on. And I have 3 cats, and so the 2 cats are just standing on the table looking at me as if they haven't been fed, but they have. So what are you guys looking at? Stinky? What? Oh my god. My partner just said that they had a dream that we got 2 more cats. That's too many. I have two beautiful girls and 1 stinky boy. The boy's orange, so you know he's gonna be crazy. And the other ones are gray and brown striped. They're all just your standard issue domestic short hair from the streets. They were all adopted from the streets, with the exception of the little boy, because I think he the foster's cat had babies and he was one of the litters. Sorry. So he wasn't out on the streets when we got him, but his mama was. And he's still like kind of small, but he is stinky. Do you guys have any pets? I feel like a lot of people have cats. That's like a standard pet to have, I think. Or puppies. My one friend has guinea pigs, and they are really loud. I can hear them over like his mic whenever we're gaming. They squeak because they're so excited. Guinea pigs are nice. Do I walk my cats? No, I don't. I've been well, so I lived in the city. And by city I mean like it was a suburb near the city. And I didn't really want to walk my cats just in the off chance that like there's something on the ground that they step on. But no, I tried to leash train the first 2. It didn't work out very well. But no, they're mostly indoor cats. I feel like they probably wouldn't want to go outside. But one of them slipped into the hallway of the apartment building. So that was really scary and funny to have happen. So I definitely get the feeling that like they might want to explore a little bit more, but no, they mostly stay inside. Springs, please. I don't really want to like touch these because it's gonna get all greasy. So don't want to pull them all too. There we go. Beautiful. I think if I shake them enough, they'll all come apart. Maybe not. Okay. But yeah, I haven't really given myself any time to look at any upcoming group buys or anything like that, because I know that I'm gonna want to spend my money that I don't have. Excuse me. Sneezy. Yeah, I think my next big purchase after Mr. Suit um, will probably be one of my dream 65%. Like if they ever, I don't know, because there's been like talk of Gray Studio running round 3 potentially of Cyber Voyager. So depending on when they run that, I might. But like after that, like I probably will be quote unquote done. I mean, are we ever really done? But yeah, that is like a really nice looking board. I really like the Space 65 Cyber Voyager. But yeah, I'm super interested in collecting like a lot of different boards that have like unique sound profiles and all that. So I think the Mr. Suit would be nice to have because I know how flexy it is. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to building that when it comes in. Very, very fun. It's like doing surgery. Got all my tweezers ready to go. Hi. Is it what do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you Echoes or do you want me to call you something else? I'm gonna call you Echoes because we're hi Echoes. Yes, you must walk the gentleman or else he will get very upset. He will yell and make you upset. Dear God, don't call me Echoes. Okay, fine, fine. I will call you by. Call me by your name. How are you? What did you guys go see? The new Spooderman movie? Bzz. Can't check my phone right now. It's running my video. Alright. How are you, Jonathan? You won't dox me. Yes, generic John. Just kidding. How was the movie? Was it good? Did you have fun? It looks like you had a lot of fun. Lube. Good but sad. Oh, I haven't heard of it. Is it like an R movie that he dragged you to? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, turn the radio on. Oh, Twitch is gonna come get me. Copyright. Ah. Very artsy. Cool. Very, very fun. Sounds like a fun time. What are you up to now? Also, does everything sound okay? Like, is everything kind of balanced? I just want to know if it sounds okay. And if everything looks okay. I mean, I know it's not like the highest quality stream, but like this chat looks small in the corner. My alerts are right above that and I can see that that's like kind of big. Trying to find that picture, yeah. I bet it's taking like an eternity. Yeah. Cool. Amanda, thank you for the follow. Bing bong. Dinner's almost ready. Dinner. How was ramen? What did you get? Is it the stuff that you always get? I want to go back to that ramen place. That looks very cute, very cozy. Nice. Burgers after the movie, nice. Did you guys end up going to the Smash Burger? Nice. That sounds good. Have I had a smash burger? Haley, have we ever had smash burger? I don't know, but have we ever had it? Is it? Did we go when I visited you? Yes, we did. Okay, yeah. No, I remember now. Wow. Bro, my brain is not working today. Yes, I do remember, because there was only like 2 people working that night. It was really good. Well, we were hungry. We were starving. Yeah, Haley jogged my memory because they're smarter than me. Come on, turn the radio on. I know this is riveting content. I wish I could put like a show or something in the background, but it's gonna might get taken down. Bing bong. Woo wee. We here with the Kim and Kanye of Coney Island. It's such a ridiculous video. Amazing. I've also been thinking about like either posting to like Instagram Reels, or I don't really want to use TikTok, but like I feel like TikTok is where like you could potentially make it big. I have 7 female wives. Check my Instagram. Yeah, I think Instagram Reels might be a good place to go as far as like short content. I don't know. I need to get I need to get a better microphone for recording this type of stuff if I want to do like sound tests and all that. Just a thought in the little empty brain of mine. I have 7 female wives. Red. At the bread store. Sell bread on deck, bread on the floor. Toasted. Depending if I have time tonight. My chicken is done? Is that a chicken? What? I said, is that a chicken? Is that a chicken? Is it small? No. I don't want your sausage. Oh man, if my face cam was up, you would see me waggling my eyebrows. You can do whatever you want, baby.
But I think my hard assay that's like impossible to.
Did you not find out until later?
Oh, I left as soon as I was done.
Oh.
Because I have to make.
Oh. Well, I hope it passed.
Also,
Oh my god, really?
because their assay was even longer.
That's crazy. That's crazy, baby. You the man, Steve. Okay, that's fine. Oh man. I'm so excited for food. I probably will do, I have what, 50 left? 40 or 50 left. For a TK I'd need at least 80 something. 87, if I remember. Mr. Suit I think is 87. So I should just do the rest. I probably will do the rest either tonight off stream or tomorrow or this weekend, I'm not sure. Just to get it ready in case I do want to put these into the suit. Yeah, because I can't stay up too late tonight. Wonder if I like move this that you guys can probably see a little bit better if I put this on like the right side. Then you can probably see like what I'm doing here. Yeah, There we go. Look at me. Thinking. Wow. Truly, this is... Wow! Look at that! Content. Nice. Now you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, this is a whole lot of lube. Yeah, that sounded really good. You okay? Oh yeah, that's... I should probably work on... I mean, I don't know how consistently I'm gonna be streaming, but I should probably work on getting some emotes. Just to have some, I guess. Just for fun. Just for the memes. What are we doing tonight, John? Are we hanging out? Are we playing games? I have to get up early tomorrow to drive, so can't stay up too late. Or we can watch a video. What am I doing? This. Halo. Are you gonna play the campaign too? Or are you playing multiplayer? Something smells burnt. It smells burnt.
There was something burnt in the
Oh, I see. Nah, fuck that. Before any more money. True. Bzz. I have to check my phone for notifications. But I can't. Ooh, it is hot in this room. Need to like open a window or something. It's probably from my PC, if I'm being honest right now. Okay. I'm almost done with this. Once I finish up this batch, we can eat. I have, I think, 8 more. Taco True Royals. Have I? Are they linear or tactile, Jones? Tactiles? Nice. 100-gram bottle. Oh my god. Excuse me. 100-gram bottom out. That's insane. Is it like a light tactility, or is it sort of your standard? I really need to like widen my Switch variety, I think. Gotta collect a couple more just to have them. So much more tactile than the burnt oranges. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if it's like a light tactile, I probably would enjoy it. But yeah, that's awesome. Finding new Switches is always so fun and exciting. I think that's like one of my like favorite things about the hobbies. Are just like there's just so much variety of things. Tacos feel like the navies without the click. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Um yeah, I definitely want to collect like as many like unique Switches as I can find. I'll eat out there. Let me just finish this and close them all up and then... Huh? Oh, thanks. It's almost dinner time for me, so I'll finish up this batch and probably call it a night. Got them from Kono. Oh, okay, cool. Along with the Nightwalkers. Yeah, Are the Nightwalkers a silent linear, or do they just glow in the dark? Black Friday sale, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really do much shopping over Black Friday in general. Because, I mean, I got the suit, and I really wasn't about to spend any more money. And also, Halo would kill me if I did. They have linear and a tactile. Gotcha. Gotcha. Very fun. Yeah, it'll be cool to have, like, a glow-in-the-dark set. I wonder if you can put, like, poly clear caps on them. That might be really, really cool to see. I kind of, you know what I regret not getting? And I mean, I don't regret it, but like it would have been cool. Domiki Ghost has a clear set of relegitables. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you should slap those on the glow in the dark ones and see. For the macro pad. Yeah. I have a numpad purely just for, I mean, numbers and calculations and all that. But I have a CU7 coming, I think either tomorrow or on Monday, from Caps Unlocked. And I think I'm going to use that as like my macro pad. And I think I have a couple of like XDA Godspeed novelties laying around from like a previous build that I'll use. Timeless. That's the black and kind of like a beige set, right? I like the quality of EPBT, and I like that they're so much more affordable than GMK. Like, I really don't like how long it takes GMK to produce things. Now granted, it like is nice. I know, he's so cute. Yeah, I had the same exact macro pad as you, the Genesis. I had the Genesis, which I think I sold that to, I'm pretty sure it was you, or maybe it was someone else. Huh? It's right here. Yeah, Timeless is black and beige and off-white. Yeah. Can you wave? Oh, hi. Say hi. John's hanging out here. Hi. Yeah, once I finish, I think I have 5 more. I'll I'll eat. Oh, I don't care. You can eat. Yeah. Yeah, Jones, I sold that macro pet to you. Right? Your Guns Jones on Reddit, but it's S instead of a Z, I think. Cause that's why when you first came in, and I was like, huh, looks very familiar. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, Timeless is a pretty nice set. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to kind of be safe with sets. I don't know. Any sets with like kind of crazy colors, I like not avoid, but like they just don't interest me as much. Like I really like the clean, like nicely designed, like simple 1 or 2 color sets. Like I really like the Momo, just for like the color variation. But that and Notion are probably 2 of my more colorful sets. But like white, black, and grays, you can't go wrong with white, black, and grays. Evo 70 is going to be green. Yeah, black and beige would look really good with that. Dark alphas and base, yeah. Yeah, I think Alex Otos built a Space 80 that was green, and I think he had like white and bright orange caps on it. And like for some weird reason it worked. Like it just looked really nice, like really bright. But yeah, that green is really pretty. And same with boards too. Like I guess I'm like kind of conservative when it comes to boards. Like I stick with very safe colors as well. Like all my boards are black, white, or acrylic. And then with the exception of this little 40% here. Evo 70. But I don't have any like acrylic boards or like stacked acrylic boards. I would like one either from SM Keyboards or I think P3D would be nice. Depending on how bright the orange is, like a green and gold. Yeah, the orange was kind of like a construction orange. I don't know what the set was called that he built with for the space. Prime Revision E. Okay. Yeah, like anything that's like not super bright color-wise would be nice. Like an olive green would be nice. Yeah, like Keeps for All has an olive and like a navy case for their 60% and their TKL, and those look really nice. Midnight Green Control. Yeah, I don't have any of the drop boards. Um, I remember seeing them when they first came out like a long time ago. Um, Hoping the Evo 70 would be close to it, yeah. I mean, it's also like so hard to tell over like a computer screen too. Um, Canvas colored, control is light colored for my taste, yeah. Let's see. Hunter green. Are you getting the hunter green? Yeah, it's so hard to tell like over like a monitor too. Most of your stuff is secondhand. Yeah, because I mean like I'd rather buy from someone else that's like taking care of the board or like switches or anything like that than like having to buy new. Yeah. That'll look really dope. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the control green. It's probably going to be close to that. Yeah, pretty darn close, I think. Okay. Too much lube. I think I might want like a dark navy board at some point. I think that might be nice to have. I don't know. I try to consider like the sets that I have and what it'll work on, and like I mean, black and white is obviously safe, but I think having a navy board would be kind of cool too. KP69. Look that up after I lube this one. KP. Can you keep it in the oven for me? Oh, okay. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That little rotary knob is nice. I love a good rotary knob. Yeah, that faceted design is really cool. Yeah, the case that I have, my PC case, is the fractal Meshify, so anything fractal I'm like really into. Another ordering cases separately, theoretically swap another skin. Oh. Yeah? Good? Oh, he's sleeping. Good job, I'm so proud of you. Look at him sleeping. That's okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. It certainly looks like a really cool board. Just to play around with. Yeah, I don't know. Soldering switches is a commitment, and I'm not great about that. So I'd prefer to Mil-Max any PCB that I find, unless it's like something that like I can like settle down on. But I think in the foreseeable future, like any PCBs that I am going to be building, I'm probably going to mill max. I mean, the Freebird 60 that I'm getting is hot swap. The Kara is hot swap. The Mr. Suit that I got is going to be hot swap as well. Yeah, I don't know. I can't commit one switch to a board. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I mean, hot swap is just so much easier. Because my mood can change like so frequently too. So the this acrylic board that I have, actually, I mill maxed it. He'll be starting there in January. Oh, okay. And pre-built. Oh, cool. That's cool. I'll be on the lookout for that for sure. But I actually, for this little acrylic one, I had to solder in the escape key because I couldn't, like, for the life of me, I couldn't fit the sockets into the holes, and I didn't want to like risk breaking anything, so I ended up soldering like I think it was a I think it was a Boba U4T that I soldered on there. So it literally that's like the only key that's soldered, and then everything else is mill maxed. Yeah, the guy at Genesis, I forget his name, but he was super nice and he was really easy to talk to. But when I had purchased the Genesis, he I had asked like, hey, like and at that point I didn't have any of my soldering equipment, so I was like, hey, like I wanted to know if you could mill max this for me, just because I don't have like the ability to. And so he was really nice about that. But yeah, that was a really fun little macro pad or numpad. Really nice to use, but I ended up getting a KBD pad. And yeah, the CU7 is going to have a rotary knob on it, so that'll be my main volume control. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I'm glad that you're getting another one of his designs. Yeah, he's a really cool dude. Oh, shut up. You're dumb. Use it for work. Yeah. What's your line of work, if you don't mind me asking? QA for state benefits. Oh, okay, cool. What does that like entail? Like what does a day look like for you? Data entry. Yeah, so a numpad would be super helpful. Yeah. Nice. Now, are you working remotely as well, or do you go into like an office, or is it like every other day? Work from home 2 days and in office 3 days. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it's nice to sort of be in an office and like actually interacting with people too, I think is always nice. I do miss that part, interacting with like my the people that I work with. But I mean, the weekends I interact with a lot of people. But yeah, I do miss that aspect of working from an office. Sad. Okay, I'm gonna close these up and then I'm gonna go eat. Because I'm hungry. Alright. Doing QA work normal days, listening to music, 15 cases a day. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I can imagine how stressful that is, like everything being pushed back. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a mess too, like, so, I mean, I'm sure you've heard about, like, the whole, like, Kellogg strike and everything, and how they, like, fired everyone that ended up striking, which sucks. And now they're like, oh, we're hiring. But yeah, I mean, a lot of places are looking for work, like the mall especially, too. I'm sure that's got a lot of implications too. But I mean, I'm sure like you worked all through the pandemic, right? Like you guys didn't have like a break or anything. Because I mean, it's considered essential. No breaks, yeah. Yeah, and still, I mean, working through that and still having to catch up is I'm sure that can get really frustrating. And mandatory overtime? Oh my god. Dude, that sounds like a nightmare. Oh man. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, with my full-time, did we take breaks? I think we had maybe like a week or 2 weeks off. Did I make bank though? No. Did you? Yeah, well, I think we stopped working for like 2 weeks, and then was back to virtual. It did help with the hobby, yeah. I mean, I guess the most important part too is like, as long as you like what you're doing, even somewhat, I think it helps. I don't know how you feel about where you are as far as your occupation, but as long as you like it and you enjoy it, it's worthwhile. So you're able to fund this crazy hobby, I'm sure. It's helping people, so it couldn't be much worse if it wasn't something like that, yeah. Yeah, like any like service industry and like retail and all that is definitely a tough field to be in. But it does pay off. There is something rewarding about knowing that you helped someone before not walking out. No, I mean it's tough. I mean working retail, especially during this time, is tough. Cause like you would think that people have more empathy about what you're dealing with as a retail employee, but they don't. And that just, it kind of blows. Oh, this is a bent. I need to straighten this out. I'm sure I missed. I could never work retail again, not for any money. Yeah, I mean, I guess, I mean, I'm sure like a lot of things, like it depends on the situation, but I mean, if you had like a terrible experience, like I wouldn't. Like I had a lot of people have really, really toxic work environments when they worked retail. That's where like a lot of their trauma came from, which really sucks. But yeah, I mean, with my retail, it's not bad. Walmart. A lot of people that worked for Target hated working for Target. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I can disclose. I mean, I can, but like I don't really want to disclose what my retail job is, but it's all I can say is it's not terrible, but the people that you deal with is not fun. Um I mean, at some point I'm sure I'll let it slip, but as of right now, I don't really want to. Target was definitely awful. Yeah, I've heard horror stories about Target. Definitely does not sound like a fun time. Yeah, I work at a relatively small store, so like I don't really have experience working at like a big department store like Target. Oh, so that's yeah, that's not very fun. That just sounds, that's such a weird rule too. Cause like sometimes when I go to Target, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want anyone to talk to me. Like I'll be nice about it, but like I don't want to talk to anyone. I know what I'm looking for and I'm just trying to get in and out, or else I'll get sucked in and have to buy like 70 things to satisfy my monkey brain. But yeah, that is a really dumb rule. Yeah, I don't know what the culture there is like, too. Right, you should never, exactly. But like, people, I don't know, like, I'm sure you've dealt with people that are like, that like don't say hi or anything when they walk in, and they like look around expecting for you to come up to them and ask for, like, if they need anything. I know, like, John, you have experience with that, I'm sure. But yeah, some people just, let me, right, yeah. And I hate that too, when like, when people just breeze past you and are like, I know what I'm looking for. And then a minute later, they're like, why is no one helping me? Ah! So you get a lot of cases like that. Yeah, we're talking about retail and very fun customers. You have a lot of stories about your customers, I'm sure. Bing bong. Yeah, I mean, the customers that retail employees have to deal with is on another level. Yeah. I've been waiting for my appointment. And I love it when, okay, fine. So, I work for an Apple store. That took all, I know, right? That took all of literally 5 minutes. I'm not gonna tell you what I do for retail. Ugh. But I work for an Apple store in the mall near me. And it is, oh man, people will like beg to be checked in for their appointments. And oh, come on, it's not that bad. And we're like, well, you know, we can only check you in like a couple minutes before, so you don't wait that long. They're like, no, I want to be checked in now, because somehow they think that they're gonna get seen sooner. And then they complain that, oh, I've been waiting for 20 minutes and no one's helped me. But like your appointment's not until like literally 40 minutes after, so I don't know why you're complaining. So get a lot of those at the Apple store. But I like it. The job itself is fun. Helping people for sure. Just troubleshooting in general is a lot of fun for me. Alright, so that's 40. I'll probably do the rest on stream some other day. Sorry, that was loud. Actually considering Apple phone? Yeah! I mean, they're great. No, I do enjoy working there and troubleshooting. I've heard good things about the Pixel 6, so, I mean, it's really up to you. But Apple is nice. The support is really nice. Even like over the phone too. I've had experience over the phone is really, really nice too. But nothing beats going to your local Genius Bar. All right, so I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then I'm gonna go eat. But thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I know. Right to repair. 300 on a screen replacement. Yeah, I mean, right to repair is another one of those issues that actually John and I have talked about once in a blue moon. But I mean, there's a new program now. Yeah, that they'll send you parts, and I don't know what that process looks like, but Apple will send you parts for you to do on your own. But I mean, unless someone does it, I would love to see what that looks like. Sort of moving forward, I think they're doing all right. Yeah, so I mean, that's about it for today, I think. Thank you guys for hanging out, and thank you Chroma for that raid earlier. That was awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, until next time. I probably will. I'll try to post on Instagram a little bit more, and Twitter about when I'm going live. I'm gonna try to really consolidate a lot of my socials and make it work. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. And we'll see you in the next one, I think. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Well, you guys take care. Have a great night. And I'll see you later. Bye.